Hey guys, so today I'm quite exhausted. Been at work all day, or all night. So I'm trying to get the floor pan rocker section pieced in on this cab. Let me flip you around. So the issue we have is there's not one. Well, actually, I cut it out. And what I've done here is I was taking the section of the rocker out to try to patch these two cabs together, because obviously it does me no good to put a B-pillar panel in when I don't have the rockers tied together. And as you would expect, given there's a front of one cab marrying to the back of another cab, there's a little bit of a sheet metal mismatch. It's not terrible though. As you can see, I've cut a donor rocker panel out of the blue cab, the one that y'all saw me cut the arch out.
Hey guys, so I'm proud to announce to y'all we have got a new sponsorship with HalfMoon to showcase their GX series headlights that they've come out with. These are the brightest, the best LEDs on the market, guys. These right here will turn the night into day. And HalfMoon's reached out to us. They want to sponsor us. So this video is dedicated to them. We're going to show y'all a little bit about these bulbs. And then in a later video, we'll show y'all installing them and actually get a good before and after kind of deal, so y'all can see how much better that these lights will make these classic trucks. I mean, they really, with these sealed beam headlights, you can't see what's going on. They don't even compare to a modern vehicle. We won't even get into the wiring yet. But I will tell y'all, on these older trucks, all of the amps run right through the headlight switch. And when you go to upgrading to modern headlights and newer stuff, you really need to upgrade the harness as well. GX series aux beam makes some of the best LEDs. You can just tell from looking at them, they are a great quality. You can see in the wiring, it's good heavy gauge. They've got external cooling fans that really pump out the cooling power to keep these things cool, where they'll last for a long, long time. We look forward to showing y'all how these go into these older trucks so that you can get a great idea of how to update your classic truck. And I hope y'all will stick around and check out the rest of this video as we put the rocker panels and figure out all of that it takes to put that mega cab together. So thank you, HalfMoon, for the sponsorship. We'll see y'all inside in the shop.
So the plan is I'm going to use a section of this and I'm going to sleeve in a new piece of rocker across here. The plan there is trying to seal them up, but yet marry the two together all the way, sealed up, plated on the inside, fully boxed, sort of. I mean, you still want to have the open channel on the bottom so that everything can drain out. It doesn't want to be, you don't want it fully boxed, but so the plan there is I want to try to put all that together with the mindset that I'm going to be able to piece in the floor pan. I'm probably going to, where the floor pan curls up this way, as you'll see later, I'm going to end up with a flat piece like this welded to the inside of that pillar so that the floor pan has something to sit on over here. Now, I think that's going to be the best way to finish that out. Our floor pans are going to have a good deep weld to them, which is great for tow room. These crew cabs never came with much leg space. Whenever you got in them, the floor pan was kind of level all the way across, and that was terrible for like long rides or anything. You know, if you're going to be in it very long, it's going to be pretty uncomfortable. So anyway, I've got to get a section of this rocker cut off. We're going to reuse part of that arch to patch in this, and then I'm going to cut it off about somewhere right in there. That'll give me quite a bit of rocker to work with. And then what I'll do is I'm going to use a section of that, measure that, and basically it'll go from here to here, as you can see. And so that'll be the face of this, and it actually worked out really good. This little flat here actually goes right through here. And I think all of this will actually spot weld into that patched in rocker. All of that will weld together. Then it'll be just a matter of patching this piece back in off of the donor. And then let me show y'all. This one's going to be the difficult one to show y'all. So the way I'm going to finish out the inside of this rocker is a little on the tricky side. So let's see. Let's throw a little light on. There we go. I think that might help a little bit. So this is a piece. This right here is a piece that I cut off of this rocker here. So this mimics the same shape as the rocker profile. So let me show y'all this. So let me get myself square with the world here on how this goes. So this piece was cut off here. So if y'all can imagine a sharp metal everywhere poking me in the back, and then I'm trying to do something, hold a camera, that is what we're looking at when this marries together. See how those two pieces, maybe you can see it now with my fat fingers out of the way. See how that all marries together with a little gap right here? So that should be pretty easy. The top lip here, which would have been where the floor pan fit, that gets cut off, which actually it was already gone because this was a Crown Vic build that never got finished. So the flat part here is already gone. This piece is already gone. But I do have this vertical piece. And so as you can see, this piece will go, and now you can see, as you can see, this piece will go in like this. This is my rocker that I'm piecing in. So it's got a flat piece, which is this, that will butt right into this piece right here. And so all of this will get welded solid. All of this, as I told you out here, will be welded solid. That'll be welded solid. This will be welded solid. And all of this will be welded solid. And then, of course, this will be butted back together. Now, the great part about that is that gets all of that lower half of that rocker finished. Okay? But now you got the issue of, let's see if I can zoom out a little. Oh yeah, that's much better. So what that does is that leaves you with the big conundrum of how are we going to patch this section here? And the answer is it's going to be a pretty big little patch panel, similar like this that we made for the B-pillar. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to take out the rest of these spot welds, take off this, kind of pretty this up a little bit. It's pretty jagged and whatnot. I've got to get rid of these spot welds and get this off. But it'll be a good flat piece, and the goal here is I've got to figure out exactly how to marry back into the top of this. I don't know. It's really hard to tell, y'all, but I think with the panel I make for this, I think it will fit up flat to this. That's my hope. My hope anyway. And then, assuming all that works out great, then we'll figure out I guess the next biggest thing would be this piece here that's not fully welded. I may not even fully weld it. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be, does it? So maybe I'll just dress it down. Take a grinder and just dress it down and get it down where it's, you know, a little cleaner. But it doesn't necessarily have to be butted together if this beefy cross member is actually welded to all of this panel. I think that everything will be supported very, very nice.
I think it's gonna look cool anyway to have that body line all the way down.
Well, half of it'll be covered up here, and then this comes
Well,
down.
you'll still see the outside
But
of it.
it'll have it all. It'll look like it's like that.
Yeah.
Which is what I want. I want it to look like it was built that way.
The radius is different right here. This radius is a little more poked out. That Beagle, he's got a tone. I tell you what, he's got high pitch. If you was looking for him in the night, you could find him.
Yeah, he's about as high pitched as a Beagle as you find.
Yeah, I know it. That's the highest pitched Beagle I ever heard.
He cracks me up the way he goes to howling. Can't keep up with my pen.
And my grandfather was a coon hunter. Coons ain't sound nothing like that. Them coon dogs.
No. No, he ain't like no black and tan.
Yeah, just the radiuses are a little different. Not much.
Well, and to be fair, this has been bent.
Oh, that's right. This side was bent, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This was bent in pretty good that way.
Yeah.
I've straightened up a lot of that.
Well, you could probably hammer it back down in there.
I'd say it's definitely, like, from the factory a little wider, though.
Yeah.
Not an identical match.
No.
But by the time you weld all that,
yeah, it'll be like a seam, and
especially if I split that,
and that comes down to there too. Anyway,
I'll just split that and push it in until it matches.
See, that'll go almost to where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll cover that up. Well, that's an overlap anyway. But that'll hide that. It'll be close to hiding it.
I don't know that it will. It'll come down real close to it, though.
Yeah, it'll come close to it.
I think just to be safe, I'll split this and push it in, and then that way when this goes together, it'll fit perfect.
Yeah.
It actually fitting pretty nice
Yeah,
right now.
it is fitting good. Especially on the back.
Yeah, I know.
It's fitting really good on the back. Are you gonna have room enough to weld in there? Or are you gonna have to cut that flange off?
I think I can get in here and weld, but we're gonna lap it anyway, so it doesn't really.
Well, I mean the middle section. Well, you could probably get the gun in there.
Middle section.
Where it meets in the middle and in between it. Back in there.
I don't know. I don't know about that, but I mean, if you box it here and there and here,
Yeah.
it doesn't really have much room to go anywhere.
Where?
Yeah.
Well, and plus you're going to plate over anyway in the center, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna plate this
And then plate in the center.
over here, and then this probably will end up plated. I don't know. Depends on how it all looks when it goes together and that sort of stuff. This is getting another flat piece like this.
Yeah.
But it'll match the profile of the new floor pan.
Floor pan.
It'll go from here all the way up to here and tie into this.
But that looks good.
And then that way, when you set your floor pan down, you can weld your spot weld
All the way to it.
your floor pan.
Yeah.
That way, when it's all said and done, the floor pan's basically like you do it from the factory.
Factory, yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of the whole goal here, is to try to make it
Factory looking.
as close to factory as they would have done it. I'm trying not to hodgepodge it, and it is a hodgepodge, but it's a hodgepodge with OEM parts.
Hey, it's braced really nice. I can't believe you got away with putting it up on these two stands anyway.
It's braced really good once we put this roof on.
Yeah, the roof made a big difference. Got a little bigger gap here than I thought I had initially. I guess it's because we kept inching this together.
Yeah.
But the thing is this may need to be, we ain't got this distance right yet, so we may need to trim off on this end next. Because I bet it's wide.
Yeah.
I don't know how much wide, but it's probably a little bit
Well,
wide.
you want to go ahead and take that out and split that? While you got
What's
it.
that?
Split that. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely need to go ahead and split it. Because I'll have to split it, and then when this goes together, this gap will get too tight. I'll have to trim this a little bit because of it coming back together.
Yeah.
That's no big deal though. The next big thing is getting this side to match as well as that does.
It does look pretty daggone good though. Wow.
Okay.
I'm with you on that. That looks good.
You got any more vice grips out there?
Yeah, there's one right above you. You want these? I'll tell you what, it looks good on the outside compared to that door. It looks like the body line's following it.
Okay. Alright. See this now. Alright, that needs trimmed off. Alright, that mark, I want to leave the black.
Leave the black?
Leave the black.
Okay.
So you're going to shave it down
Right
to the line.
Okay.
I probably would definitely use a flat wheel on it.
Alright.
Let's see. Yeah, it's preventing me from getting the rest of that lined up. Actually, that part is.
That.
So, let's take it out and then try to refit it again.
That flap over.
Yep. You'll see here.
Oh. Well, I think I'd rather cut that.
Yeah, I think I would too. I thought it was a little thinner than that. I didn't realize it was that much. Wow. I could tell from here that it was that much of a difference, but it does. It keeps it from pushing me from pushing the rocker that
way.
That direction to get all that. But it looks.
It looks good though.
Yeah, that's like quit getting hung up.
I tell you what, it looks good in there.
Cause that right there is lined up.
Yeah, that's what I'm
outside.
saying. On the outside it was.
So I might be a little bit wrong on that before we.
I mean, it looks like
I
you
can
could
get the gun in there and weld that.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could weld it to that door post.
Yeah.
On the outside even.
This part here looks like it's the right profile, like out to the right depth this way.
Yeah, right to the door, end of the door.
Uh-huh. So maybe.
I don't think you really have to cut it that much to make that work, really.
No, I don't either. I don't think so either.
So you want me to cut that little triangle piece out? Or leave it?
Well, there's a bit of a width mismatch here. Inside of here.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And where's the tape at?
I know one thing, it lines up with the door when you push it in right there. It lines up with it. It really does. I think you got a little too far now. Is that what you're talking about, splitting it?
You're saying it needs to be
Right. To go with what the door is, it needs to be right about there. Right there. And really, that right there is not that far off. It's just where that was bent.
do what now?
This really ain't that far off. It's just where it was bent. This right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's really not that far off. Because it lines up here pretty decent.
Yeah. So
That needs to go right about there, where you got it right there.
There.
Yep.
It needs to come down a little bit according to the metal.
Yep.
About right there, actually. And that's where you run into that extra piece of metal I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It won't let it go that way.
That way.
But what you're saying is it needs to go about like that.
Well, in just a hair. Whoop. Right about there. On the outside, if you match it up with the door frame, that's what it's matched with the door frame right now.
How's that?
That looks good there.
Too much?
No, that looks good.
It's actually not bad out in here either.
No, I think if you weld it here, you could probably just knock that in.
I think so too.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is I don't want to have a
Yeah, a little whoop-de-doo.
yeah. $34 and 3/8. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
No,
It needs to be
ain't nothing
tightened
wrong.
up a little.
Yeah, this needs to be tightened up, so.
A little Teflon tape do it a lot of good. I don't know anything about putting any Teflon
Well,
tape on
it is.
anything. I ain't got time to.
Hey, it is a little low budget around here.
Watch it be like an 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 too wide. Now, just
Yeah.
cut the burr off.
Cut the burrs off of it.
Board on this dang concrete. Concrete ain't playing.
No, it's a little rough down there.
Need a pudding mat.
Yeah, help his knees.
Yeah.
That don't look bad though. That's fitting in there pretty good.
Well, it should fit a little wide at the moment because we should be spread it out a little bit.
Well, it slides in there. You want to bump it?
Try to get a clamp on it. Just let it all fall out.
It looks like a pretty good gap there. That's where it needs to be.
Do what?
I said that's where it needed to be down a little bit
Like that.
and out. It needs to go out just a little hair. Right there.
About right there, according to what I'm seeing.
Yep, right there. But it goes in as soon as you let go of it.
Yeah. But it definitely has to come
That
this
way.
way.
You ready?
Well, I think
You ready?
yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna have to lean on it.
Oh, we need a ratchet strap.
Yeah, we need a ratchet strap.
Yep.
It holds it in there though, look at that.
It looks pretty good.
It does look good.
Looks pretty good.
I think you could tack it and just hammer it, to be honest. Right where that lip's kind of messed up.
Tack it and cut it.
Yeah.
Spread it.
Spread it just a little.
I don't know if I'm ready to tack just yet. Ain't fully convinced yet.
Well, I'm leaning on it hard. You want me to let go?
Yeah, you can let off. That's the way I like it right there. Out here anyway.
You lean on it?
Yeah,
That it ain't going nowhere.
it ain't moving. So we need to cut some off the back side. Alright. Back off. And take another 1/8 of an inch anyway. Well, no, we need to measure it
Yeah.
before we do that.
Cause I'm leaning on it pretty hard.
Yeah. I need to,
At 280, I'm leaning on it pretty hard.
then,
I don't remember.
about 40 and 3/4. 40 and 3/4. I think I said 40 and 5/8 though. Maybe I'm having trouble reading. $40 and 7/8 still. But still needs to come this way about an 8.
Hey, I think
It don't move though, does it? Where it's at?
Well, if you ratchet strap it, it probably would.
I don't think it's got the room to though. It's butted up against it back here.
Well, it'll flex a little bit. You got a little room. You got about an 1/8 up here in this corner.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's got room, but the back here don't. It's butted up against the metal.
Oh, okay.
So it don't have anywhere to
go forward.
Yeah. So we need to take about 1/8 inch off the end here.
All right.
Little grinder, deburr.
Oh, yeah.
All the safety equipment is in today.
Huh?
We're using all the safety equipment.
We are. I don't see any safety glasses on you or nothing. I don't see how some of these YouTubers do it by themselves.
I know it. You gotta have more than one camera, I would think. 40 and 1/16 over 3/4 maybe.
We're close.
Real close. Real close. Yep. Yep.
Well, if you ratchet strap it, you probably get that 16th.
I like this right here. That looks good.
I know it's right in line with it.
Yeah. This right here would work if this
It was shaped a little.
the same shape.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks good.
I'm almost of the opinion to split both pieces. Try one out, try one in.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Because I don't like the way that steps at all. But, well, here's the thing.
Well, when you sit on it, you got to do that
Here's
too.
something I hadn't even considered. There's probably a reason why it's a different width. For that piece to lap over. The piece that comes down here, when it laps over, it would
Yeah, it'd cover that.
cover that. It would be the same width,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
yeah. Be the same width then.
So we probably don't need to do that. That's what I'm saying. When you
Because
put
we
that
cut
on,
it almost to it.
when you put this down on it, it'll be the same. Like it lays down on top of it.
Yep,
So you got an extra ply of sheet metal here that we're not even thinking about.
yep. You got that right.
So we probably do need to just
Leave that alone.
leave it like it is for now.
Yeah.
Because I can always split it later if I need to.
Well, and nothing else, you could body hammer it a little.
Yeah.
It looks good. You said we're 16th?
About a 16th wider than that side is.
Well, you could probably hook it there and squeeze it and tack it.
.40 3/4 plus a 16th, so
Yeah. If you squeezed it,
13/16.
I think if you squeezed it, you'd be all right.
Well, I'd say on a 16th. Nope. There's plenty for one of these old trucks.
Yeah.
That's plenty
yeah.
close enough.
Close enough, yeah.
'Cause I know they weren't.
Oh,
within
no.
16th tolerances. Ain't no way.
They quarter tolerances, all of them.
Yeah.
That's why even in that door, it's at least 1/8 of an inch difference between that door, back of that door to that back of that door.
Well, what we could do is try to square up this a little bit better, right where which it's not really even touching, to be honest.
No,
If
yeah.
anything, it could probably come a 16th together. Yeah, so like you said, maybe we need to put a ratchet strap on it and pull it.
I just pull it to it, and then
Yep.
you'd be perfect. And then nobody can say anything.
The biggest thing about that is when it's all said and done,
Never see it.
you never see it.
Yeah, you'll never see it. Well, people will see it on camera.
Yeah, I mean, it's documented.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hide it.
No, we ain't hiding nothing.
It is what it is.
That's why I enjoy doing this, because we ain't hiding anything.
It's two rough old cabs put together.
Oh yeah, scrap cabs. People were getting rid of them. Which I can't believe this green one. They was gonna throw this green one away. I mean, it's a little beat up, but it ain't that bad.
Anyway, well, we appreciate it, guys. Sorry for the delay on everything. We've got a lot of stuff going on, obviously. Me and Gerald, we have to take our time when we can kind of figure out to get together on this. I try to work on it when I can. You know how it is. You got family, you got stuff going on, you got other obligations.
And holidays.
Holidays, for sure.
was a
That
big
definitely
thing.
was a big thing. And sickness.
Yeah, you was sick. My wife was sick.
Yeah, I think we were all kind of alternating back and forth on who's
yeah.
sick. So it's just, it is what it is. There's a lot of sickness going on this time of year. And I guess, I don't know, more this year than it seems like there should be.
Oh, we need to tell them we still got some stickers left.
Oh, yeah.
We
Still
and
a
we're
few
working on
stickers.
shirts.
Yeah.
Even Mike got us a Christmas gift.
It's a pretty cool looking shirt, too.
Yeah, you should.
But we're still alive, too.
Yeah, we're still alive.
We're
I
still
know-
alive. We're still
I know
working on
a
it.
few people asked where we were,
Yeah.
but it's cold and I'm getting old.
Yeah. But
I don't want to get outside.
we're still whittling away at it a little bit at a time. That's the thing is you just have to kind of, with these big projects, you have to kind of take things a step at a time. Some things are,
Yeah.
bigger projects than others. Like putting in this roof and welding it in it's a huge project. Still not done with half of it, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
But anyway, we appreciate y'all watching, and
I definitely appreciate everybody watching. Yeah, I do. It's crazy.
If you hadn't subscribed and you don't know anything about us, we're building a 4-door truck with 2 cabs together, and they're both junk cabs pretty much. And by the time it's all said and done, you shouldn't be able to tell any difference.
And we're recycling.
We're
saving the environment.
We're going green, y'all. Go ahead.
Hey, I think I got a full house. Look at there.
You got a full house of stickers.
Yeah.
Guys, we got a bunch of stickers to sell. We'd really appreciate it if y'all would buy us a sticker from us. And what do you want? $4 a piece?
Yeah, $4 a piece.
2 for $8?
2 for $8. Yeah.
If you buy one sticker at one full price, we'll sell you another one for full price.
Yeah, there you go. I tried, man. You had to say something.
Some kind
I
of
wanted somebody to say something in the comments.
some kind of deal you're running.
Well, heck, I want to say somebody knows. All right, Joe. I'm ready.
All right.
Have a good one.
See y'all later. Hope y'all had a good New Year's, and we look forward to putting out more videos for y'all in 2023.
Bunch.
Yeah, much as I can stand anyway. I'm gonna get you started editing.
You're doing a good job, though.